And I want to know a little more of, for you, what was it that made you decide to join this side of the craft? Because again, awesome photography work, cinematography work. For you, what was it that made you decide you wanted to do this on the wrestling side of things? What was it that made you decide to join our crazy craft here?
Dude, it kind of all fell into place a little bit. Sort of the origins of it was I used to shoot for Nike and Vans in the water sports industry. And one of the people that I worked with very closely in the water sports industry was Wes Brisco. So Wes Brisco, the son of Gerald Brisco, he was a pro wakeboarder and he was a very successful pro wakeboarder. So I would shoot with him during the day, and then later in the night he would bring us to shows, usually FCW shows, which is the predecessor of NXT.
Yep.
And back then he was wrestling with his tag partner was Xavier Woods. And I've watched him have matches with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns and a bunch of people before they were super, super well known. And
Yep.
unfortunately, he got a knee injury, was put on the shelf for a little bit, kind of never really had an opportunity back after that. But he was working on the indies. And after the sport had kind of fizzled away a little bit, I was shooting weddings and random stuff like that. My buddy brought me to an indie show, which was an MLW show. Wes was there, and Wes was like, "Yo, you got to start coming to shows and shooting," because he remembers my skill and what I
Yep.
accomplished in that other sport. He was like, "Bro, it should be easy for you to transfer over." So I started shooting random shows with him, MLW. Fucking the rest is history, man. Shortly after that, I met Darby. I shot Darby's wedding.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, bunch of cool stuff. Just meeting new people and different opportunities leading to other opportunities. And I always made it a point every show I went to try to make an impression on one person and see where that relationship can actually bring you to. And it's all about just people vouching for you, bro. This weekend I worked at NWA show and I wouldn't have been there if it weren't for homies vouching for me, saying, "Yo, he needs to be here. He can bring something. He can offer something that others can't."